Welcome, folks. We are approaching Deepavali, so wanted to do a short session on Deepavali. Hmm? So, what is this Deepavali? Deepavali, the main word in this festival is Deepa, or a lamp, right? A lamp which shows the light. Shows the light. So, what is the main function of the Deepa? Deepa gives us basically, if you see heat, which is warmth, and light. It's called Prakasha. Hmm? Prakash. So, a sort of warmth and prakash it gives, around it sheds some light on things. And also the Panchabhutik element involved is fire. So fire has this property. So this warmth and light aspect of the fire is directly related to the digestive process. So in that way, it's a winter time, and then this will really help you to enhance the digestion and improve the immunity. And then the prakash aspect, which is shedding light, right, in its surroundings. The prakash aspect is related to knowledge, and the true eternal knowledge, right? True eternal knowledge. So, what I mean is now the true eternal knowledge of the soul. So that is where the lamp signifies. Because in Gita, 10th chapter, it says Gnana Deepa. Gnana Deepa word is there. That is the light of knowledge, the torchlight of knowledge. Mm. So what is knowledge? Knowledge is, knowledge begins with information, right? How does knowledge begin? Knowledge begins with, right? Knowledge begins with information, as you know. Mm. Knowledge begins with information. Knowledge begins with information. But then information in itself has no value. The information has to mean and has to lead to something. It should mean and lead to something. And then information has to be processed, right? That is very important aspect of information. Information has to be processed to gnana, to vijnana. Uh, Gnana, vijnana. Gnana, vijnana, ananda. This is the various processes, right? Various levels, if you see. So Deepavali is essentially related to the warmth, and I'm saying it's related to the warmth and knowledge, right? Warmth because of and then there is the immunity aspect, the health aspect, and the knowing aspect, which combined together lead to Ananda, the bliss. And this Ananda is shared, and that is where the Vali comes. Deepa plus Vali means when you share the Ananda, when you share the light, you also try to burn another's lamp, another Atma. And the process goes on, right? This is the whole thing, folks, of Deepavali. So, what is it all about, this Deepavali? Is it just bursting crackers, eating sweets, meeting people, and then what do? You get together with friends, you have fun. So, is this all about Deepavali, or is it something more, right? Is it something more? Something more. Please understand, something more. Give me more. So it has to be something more, right? It has to be something more. What is the something more? See, in India, what they've done is always they have overlapped the transcendent layer. Means all festivals, they bring in the interaction with the spiritual plane, which is the all blissful plane. All festival, the spiritual plane, all blissful plane interaction is being bought. So in Deepavali, what do you do? There are important three important days, right? Mostly the three important days, which is which is the Naraka, the Chaturdashi, the 15th day, the Amavasya, the 15th Amavasya, the 15th Amavasya and Lakshmi Puja. Amavasya and then the first Pratipat, which is Bali Padami and Govardhan Puja. Bali Padami and Govardhan, right? Three important days. So that is where I mean Amavasya and all this, right? So of course there is some places in North India where the Dhanteras is also there, which is Dhanatrayodashi. The Trayodashi, 13th day, is also celebrated, Dhantrayodashi. Hmm? So if you see from a Krishna Leela perspective, the two important days are Krishna Leela perspective. If you see, the two important days are of course Narakasura Vada on Chaturdashi, and then the and Indra Damana, Indra Darpa Damana, Indra Darpa. Nija Pratiyata Mada Drishtodana Devendra Garva. So Indra Darpa or Garva, Indra Darpa or Garva Damana, suppressing of his pride or Nivarani of the pride. Hmm? This is on the Pratipat, right? First day of the first Pratipat, and this Narkasura is Chaturdasi. It begins a Lakshmi Puja. So Goddess Lakshmi is there, and also this is Kartika Damodara month going on. So there is a superimposition, there is a combination of all this way to understand, right? So the cleansing, any festival, you know that any festival, what happens is there is a cleansing in the Sanatana Dharma. There is always a cleansing factor. Chetadarpana Marja. Cleansing. How the cleansing happens is by meditation on the demon killing pastimes, demon killing, Asura Vadha, demon killing or Asura Vadha. When you do the Shravanam and Smaranam of this, and then of course Kirtanam, Smaranam, Kirtanam. So then there is the microcosm. There is an effect on the microcosm also, the particular impurity, right? There is an impact on the microcosm when you when you discuss the demonic pastime in the microcosm. It's a very powerful technique. So this is where what happened is that Harikatha became very prominent across India as a culture, right? Harikatha as a culture became very prominent. So, folks, that is the main thing, Just recite and meditate and then do Sankirtan. This is Deepavali. And then don't forget to light the lamps every evening, and meditate on the lamps. It has so many parts to it. It has the oil, the wick. This is oil, the wick, the lamp itself, and the fire source. Right? Jnanadipena Bhashu. So that is all the basic parts of it. So this whole parts can be compared to many things. The Atma should start manifesting. That is lighting. But to Atma start manifesting, it needs the oil and the wick. Right? It needs the oil and the lamp holder. The body is the holder. The body is the holder of the soul. Body is the holder. So it has to be proper. And then the mind and intelligence. Subtle body is the oil. That is the oil. It's a good oil you need. The body, the oil, and then the fire source is the Shastra. The fire source is the Shastras. Wind is a demon. So that's why we do the Parayanam. Wind is the demons. Should put off. So this we need to properly understand. Wind can be the demons. Song or festival as such is the combination. Hmm? So we need to light our because the bliss is nothing but a manifest atma, a manifest or active atma. That's why because atma is dormant. Dormant due to Vishaya, the poison of the sense objects, due to poison of the world. Everything of this world is poison, and because of that poison, when we get bit by the poison, when we have the samsara drishti, what it does is it attracts the poison. We get bit by the world. Snake. The world becomes a snake, snake of the world, right? The samsara drishti, what happens is we get bit by the world, get bit by the snake. But there is a divya drishti, which is the ekatvam drishti, or atmanivedanam drishti, which is basically a liberating. When you attract amruta, liberating, right? When you attract amruta, the world pours in amruta. The world pours amrutam. So through the Shastra Patana, we have to change our drishti. The Narakasura, the Parayana, have changed the drishti and attain the nectarian life. This is the goal of life. This is the goal of Deepavali. Made of the lamps. And Abhyanganam is also stressed for good health in Abhyangana. Abhyangana. So Naraka Chaturdashi Day, when it does Abhyangana, he doesn't have Narakavasa. Also, Abhyangana. Please, folks, please do it. Have fun in life, okay? Hare Krishna. So there is a lot of things. Bali Padami, the Bali Chakravarti, Dhanam. The Dhanam is giving away. Because giving away will, Dhanam, giving away is more important. The habit of seva. Giving is a habit of seva. Hence, the giving away on Bali Padi. Bali was known for his giving, so we beg him that we also get the capacity to do Atmanivedanam. Learn Atmanivedanam. Also, Govardhan, the mountain, can give us the tendency for Atmanivedanam. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.